Okay, quickly, fellow educators, I would like to say good morning again.
Good morning.
So quickly, our recap going to be a summary of those key things that we discussed yesterday and our conclusions, right? So I'll highlight those few things that are key, which we discussed yesterday, so that you can have in mind where your talking point will be. So, and we'll be characterized with a kind of activity that will stir up our emotions to freely participate. Please help me. Your cross motor skills is strong. Okay, so we will throw the ball to anybody of your choice. And when you get the ball, you will tell us what was your takeaway. Do one or two. Mind you, because others will have to speak. You can do one at most two. Your takeaway and the kind of impact, your takeaway is making or going to make. Then if you have in mind again what we concluded to, you can say that. Right? So we'll be looking at the presentation of Anna and her colleague on gender responsive education pedagogy. Right? Then we'll be looking at the World Bank presentation as well. And we'll conclude on Dima and her team presentation as well. So those three key things that are there outlined, we'll look at those, and then those areas and get of takeaway, I imparted you, or how you're going to make use of it. And if you have any that we concluded on, you can say it. So having said this, can you please rise? Can you please rise? Please rise. Sorry, everybody, please rise. Okay. It will begin with me. My takeaway yesterday, I was able to understand the UDL presentation pedagogy that was made by Anna and team. We have a lot of modules that are presented where we focus on two key areas, module 4 and module 5. And I was able to understand those areas were specifically talking about student center and efficiency. So, and as a teacher, I am going to make use of that to impact education, to impact our kids. And what we concluded on as my takeaway also, Anna, let's say, Bima and her team came to do a kind of summary of what the plenary did because of the alignment of the curriculum, the curricula to the forming the curriculum, of those curricula forming the curriculum, specifically with the UDL. It became a kind of discussion where the dialogue came in upon Mr. Terry you know, Mr. Dennis points that he put on the table. So, and all the desire to give a guidance. Go Google and see what we can do to help us. And everybody gave their own thoughts, and we concluded that UDL stands, inclusive education stands, UDL stands, and then teaching practices is placed in the director second that. Teaching method. Thank you. And that's how that was put to rest. Having said this, I will not throw the ball to somebody of my choice, and then you give your thoughts. Deeply look at me. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
One thing that you learned.
Okay, so yesterday I decided to talk about the UDL, and I've been hearing, the name UDL, but yesterday I got more insight as to what UDL actually, focuses on. Yesterday I got to know that it's a framework, the teaching methods or strategies, techniques are, applied to teach diverse learners. So I think that was taken away yesterday for me as far as yesterday's presentations were concerned. Thank you. So I'm sending the board. If it gets to you, please make sure that you catch it and respond. Okay, so it's like, oh, okay, Monbach. The boy is coming to you. All right.
Thank you. Yeah, okay, thank you, Dean. But sometimes that make me participate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a student left here. So
Yeah, so that's what.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. If it is at a particular table, send it across. Yeah. So having said, go across.
Anyway,
They tell what we're speaking.
Somebody should catch it.
Yesterday, we talked a lot, especially with the issue of gender responsive pedagogy, that we elaborated further on the need to be gender inclusive when we are teaching. As teachers, we need to incorporate gender responsive activity into our lesson plan. For instance, the issue of all of the time referring to female to be mathematics dependent. We need to encourage them. We need to support them to take on roles, leadership in mathematical profession, such as engineering. Of course, some of them are there, but they are not to the larger extent. We don't see them in mathematical profession. So as teacher, we should inculcate into our teaching every day to support females in technical vocational areas. Thank you. And I roll the ball to the NCH email.
Thank you. So yesterday we took away with us that as teachers in the classroom we should understand that gender should not only be female. It should be males and females. So when we are referring to our students or we are having activities in our zero classes, we should understand that gender activities should include both males and females. And also, we also took away with us that in order to have safety skills for students in class, the teacher should teach the children on how to recognize their unsafe situation. They should also be able to defend the students' personal body boundaries. So there are certain areas that they should not be touched because they are against the gender responsiveness or gender safety area. So basically we took that yesterday. And we should also learn to teach our students or boys and girls to stop gender harassment, like violation of students, teasing of students, abusing of students' rights. And we should learn to act responsible and respect all and not doing what we are not to do, like abusing them. Thank you. And with that said, we will send the ball across the table to Reverend.
So, yesterday, we also talk about the gender responsive pedagogy, especially in our environment, how to make our environment a kind of safe space for the young learners. And we also had a cross-table discussion about having all girls, all boys school, and some saw it like it was not a kind of proper gender responsive act to have all girls, that there should be a kind of collaboration. And then it was also understood that once you have a school and you have males teaching in an all-girls school, it's not as we saw it. So that's my own take up. So somebody going to close this thing.
I don't think I know. Let's manage this session
Sorry. We decided to conclude on the meetings that we were here for. And the meeting is to make sure that we revise, review, align, and input all of our teams. And ensure that the university's curricula are not touched, courses in that are not touched. But also when we add from the RTTS end, we should say as to how, if they are getting credit, how those credits will be aligned in keeping with the NCHE regulations. So that is the takeaway, that is the cross of the matter. Thank you. Having said that, you want to conclude, we'll now